In this quick video, I'm going to coach you how to answer why Tesla. And my goal here is to explain to you that it's perfectly possible to go beyond the classic cliches of Tesla being an innovative company that constantly changes and improves, which I believe makes for a terrible answer in such job interviews. So the first approach you'd want to go about why Tesla, and of course to the extent that your CV allows, is something on the lines of, hey, I'm not sure I want to join the company as of yet. I'm just here, to learn more about the opportunity, and if my skills and abilities would be a great match for us both. Right? So this is also a perfectly fine approach, of course, for the right candidate. And I believe this is subject for you to decide on whether this is the best possible thing for you. But showing a bit of backbone, especially in an engineering environment, if you want, is something that I found that is pretty efficient for the right type of candidate. All right, now let's go with a more classic approach for the second example, and I'm going to give you actually an example in full here. I am truly inspired by Tesla's vision to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. The company's commitment to innovation and its focus on developing cutting-edge technology to tackle climate change resonates deeply with me. I have witnessed Tesla's tremendous impact on the automotive industry through its production of electric vehicles and renewable energy solutions. Moreover, I am particularly drawn to Tesla due to its passionate, diverse, and talented workforce. The dedication of Tesla employees to building a more sustainable future is commendable. I believe that being part of this highly motivated team would provide me with a stimulating and fulfilling work environment where my skills and expertise can contribute meaningfully. My experience in your area of expertise has equipped me with the necessary skills to excel in this role at Tesla. I have a proven track record of mentioned key achievements relevant to the role, which I believe can be effectively applied to drive innovation and achieve strategic goals within Tesla's dynamic environment. Overall, I see Tesla not just as a corporation, but as a catalyst for positive change in the world. It is an opportunity for me to work towards a bigger purpose and to be a part of a company that is leading the change in sustainable energy solutions. I am genuinely enthusiastic about joining Tesla and using my skills and expertise to contribute to its mission of a greener and more sustainable future. Right, so this is from ChatGPT. So this is generated using AI, and in my opinion, it's actually pretty good. Wording is maybe not best for most people, but the idea that in the first part you compliment the company, in the second part you talk about your core strength and sell yourself on your strengths, I believe a perfectly viable approach here, right? So I'm giving you this as an example. I don't think anyone is expecting that you would learn such an answer by heart, right? So it's a pretty interesting and convincing one, again, produced using AI. And finally, the third way to answer why Tesla, the third approach, if you want here, would be to try to answer the question of, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? Okay, so what's in for you from this opportunity? And here, I'd like to mention that it's not uncommon at all for people to want to get into companies such as Tesla for their reputation or for their salary. The challenge here is how you sell yourself using these things. So, for example, if you say something on the lines of that, hey, I want to work at Tesla because it's a stable company, I want to provide for my family, I believe that's a perfectly fine approach to pitch your why Tesla, even in a financial context, because for many people, this is actually a very valid point, right? Or maybe you would want to get on a management track when you're an individual, or maybe you want to improve your skills as an individual because Tesla provides you with such opportunities, with such targeted opportunities, especially for technical types of roles. Or another common scenario is for people to fail their small business and then to join companies such as Tesla because they can make a difference at scale. Okay, so it's a perfectly common scenario that people go from a small business to a large corporation because maybe they have better luck there. So this would be the three ways you'd go about answering why Tesla. And I'd like to also have a cautionary remark on how you should not approach answering these interview questions. To be precise here, if you go with a motivational answer primarily, I would advise you against repeating that answer too much. Because what happens is, if you, the second time or the third time you repeat it, even if it's different days, even with different people, it will start sounding boring and more templated, right? So if you go on the emotional side of things, just try to find the best possible pitch. And then once you're confident, you stop it, you'll have it, and you'll be able to use it during your job interview. No need to repeat it or to role play it too much. The other remark I want to talk about here, Tesla is more and more using behavioral interviews. And a company such as Tesla in particular would never use behavioral interviews if they didn't work. So I would very much encourage you to also think about how to prepare the behavioral part of your interviews, because as these companies become corporations and large businesses, they also realize the importance of hiring people that connect well with their mission and who do well in behavioral interviews. So I hope I gave you some interesting pointers here on how to best answer why Tesla. Thank you very much for watching.